These are live images that we're getting to you right now. Rahul and Priyanka have reached now at the Surat Sessions Court. They landed there in a bus. That's the kind of massive support that Rahul Gandhi has brought along with him. A handful of the top Congress leadership who's gathered there at the Sessions Court, all of them travelling by a bus till the court right now. And you see Priyanka Gandhi right by her brother's side. They're going to be making their way in shortly. Now, what we're hearing right now, and as we're getting you details of what's happening at the Surat court, let me also tell you about the appeal that we've accessed exclusively here on India Today, which is being filed before the Surat Sessions Court by Rahul Gandhi. He's challenged the conviction and the sentence before the Sessions Court. Two applications have been filed by Rahul before the court. The first, a stay on the conviction, and the second is a suspension of the sentence. Now, if the first comes through, the first application, which is a stay on the conviction, that will be a huge relief for Rahul Gandhi, because it will mean then that his Lok Sabha membership can be restored. The disqualification will be called off, will be put aside. Saurabh Bhaktania is getting us those live updates. Saurabh, it's over to you. Rahul, Priyanka have now reached.
So, well, Akshita, let me tell you that this is actually a show of strength, and definitely if Congress may be actually denying that this is not a show of strength, it is just the show of support for Rahul Gandhi. But let me tell you, this is actually the show of strength which has been showed by the Congress over here, because you can see how thousands of Congress workers are actually present over here, and this is what actually the BJP was questioning, that why so much of leaders and workers who are present over here. Then what they also questioned, that if Rahul Gandhi was to appear in this particular Sessions Court, then it was him and his advocate who can actually came over here, and they could have simply actually applied to the Sessions Court. But why so many of the leaders, the three CM, we also saw the Priyanka Gandhi Vadra present at this particular bus as well. Look at this particular bus. In this bus only Rahul Gandhi along with all of them actually travelled from Surat airport to this particular Surat Sessions Court, and now actually he's inside. He is actually going to appeal against the conviction which has been actually the conviction which was out by the lower court. And look at the convoy over here, right outside. Let me tell you, there were thousands of vehicles of the Congress leaders who were present outside the Surat Sessions Court. And let me tell you that the workers were actually detained by the Gujarat police officers. They clearly told them that Gujarat police had clearly told them that the Congress workers should not gather outside this particular court. In fact, they time and again also appeal to them that they should not be near to this particular Sessions Court. But let me tell you, from all over the India, thousands of Congress workers, be it the MLAs, the MPs, the Youth Congress, the Seva Dal, all of them were actually campaigning from yesterday night, and they arrived over here. And let me show you the visuals outside. The team of actually advocates were actually present inside that particular bus. Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra were actually sitting in together at the front seat in the left side, and then there were other chief ministers and the top leaders of the Congress party in this bus, you can see, which has now been turning over here. In this particular bus they were actually present, and now you can see more leaders over here who are actually entering this particular Sessions Court. And now Rahul Gandhi is inside. We'll come to know that what actually is going to happen over here, and in some point from now, let me tell you, just in 15 to 20 minutes we'll actually come to know that what is going to happen next. But clearly how the show of strength has been shown by the Congress leaders over here. Thousands of Congress workers camping from yesterday, and now they are actually coming to this particular Surat Sessions Court. Let me tell you, thousands of Congress workers are actually already detained by the Gujarat police officials. Outside this particular periphery, if I would like to show you that this particular Sessions Court, there are several of the shopping centers and also the residential building, and all of those particular building, the Congress workers were actually hiding. So there were two sets of Gujarat police officials over there, and what they did is, one were present for the bandobast, and other Gujarat police officials, actually, let me tell you, they were actually doing the combing operation. Okay. What they did is, they went into the shopping center, they went into the residential building, and wherever they found Congress workers, all of them were detained. Now Rahul Gandhi is inside. All the top leaders from the Congress are actually present inside, and in some point of time we'll come to know that what is going to happen next. Here you can see how several of the leaders, top leaders from different states, I can see Punjab, I can see Maharashtra, and also top leaders from Gujarat right now, they are not being allowed to enter in this particular Surat sessions court.
Okay.
Outside. Once something happens, and we'll come to and we'll update our viewers.
All right, so buses full of Congress leaders gathering there. Saurabh telling us that the top leadership from neighbouring states have all landed up there in Surat. Rahul himself came in a bus with the top Congress leadership by his side. We understand a handful of them have been allowed inside the court along with him and Priyanka Gandhi. They're going to be with Rahul Gandhi when his appeal is heard. Saurabh, let's focus on the details that we've picked up right now here about what exactly Rahul's appeal looks like. Two applications that have been filed before the Sessions Court, one seeking a stay on conviction, the second a suspension of the sentence. Remember that he's been sentenced to 2 years of jail. He's already been granted bail in that, but he's seeking a suspension of sentence while the appeal is being considered and till there's a final decision on that. Very important to see what will really happen on the stay on conviction. Let's cut across to live reactions.
देखो, देश की जनता तो सियासत में पिक्चर पूरी बना चुकी है। ये हुकुमशाह व्यवस्था जो केंद्र में बनी हुई है, उसके विरोध में जनता ने पूरी सियासत पिक्चर बना चुकी है।
सियासी पिक्चर बना चुकी है और यहाँ पे देखिए
Live updates right now. Let's cut across to more reactions. It looks like BV Srinivas is there now.
अंजना पहले श्रीनिवास से बात कर।
हमारा वरिष्ठ नेता है, हम सब लोगों का फर्ज है, सभी लोग साथ में आए, पूरा देश का कार्यकर्ता भी आज अपने अपने स्टेट में भी सारे।
खेरा साहब, सर ये क्या चल रहा है? लगातार आप लोग आरोप लगा रहे हैं, आज आप लोग को राहत की उम्मीद है। अंजना, पवन खेरा हमारे साथ जुड़ रहे हैं, प्लीज आप आ जाइए।
लेकिन जिस तरह से हमें रोका जा रहा है, हमें एंटर नहीं करने दिया जा रहा, हम अपने नेता के साथ खड़ा होना चाहते हैं। वी वांट टू स्टैंड इन सॉलिडारिटी विथ आवर लीडर, लेकिन हमें हर जगह रोका जा रहा है, रास्ते में कई जगह रुकावटें हैं। बिल्कुल राहत की उम्मीद है, हमें न्यायिक व्यवस्था पर पूरा भरोसा है।
आज जो आप लोग कोर्ट में अपील कर रहे हैं, तो क्या आपको लगता है कि जो कन्विक्शन है उस पर स्टे हो पाएगा?
न्यायिक व्यवस्था पर पूरा भरोसा है। क्या प्रक्रिया है, क्या रहेगा, उस पर मैं अभी टिप्पणी नहीं करूंगा। न्यायिक व्यवस्था पर भरोसा है।
अच्छा, यहाँ पे प्रियंका गांधी, वाड्रा, तमाम नेता भी जुड़ रहे हैं और लगातार आज तक के दर्शक ये पूछ रहे हैं, ऐसा शक्ति प्रदर्शन क्यों?
शक्ति प्रदर्शन की बात नहीं है, हम अपने नेता के साथ खड़े हैं और खड़ा होना चाहते हैं। इसमें आप इसको, उन लोगों को डर लगता है हमको इकट्ठा देखकर, तो डरे वो।
क्या जनता में भी सहानुभूति है?
आप पूछिए, कभी भी बाहर जाकर आप रैंडम किसी से पूछ लीजिए, आपको मालूम पड़ेगा। लोग हैरान हैं कि किस तरह से लोकतंत्र का गला घोटा जा रहा है।
जी।
So reactions coming in there. Maushami Singh reporting live. You've got Congress leaders claiming they're not being allowed till the entrance of the court, that there are attempts to stop them from gathering in large numbers. But you can see on your screens there that that hasn't stopped them from ensuring that there's a sea of Congress workers right now outside the Surat Sessions Court.